crawl, crawl, crawl. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Movie Couple channel. I'm Wendy and here is my review for Crawl. To give you guys a little bit of premises for Crawl, if you haven't seen the trailer yet, it is about the main character, Haley. She is a swimmer and she lives in Florida. So she goes and looks for her missing father, and while she's doing that, a Category 5 hurricane hits her town, and there are gators involved, there are swimming involved, there's nail biting involved, but if you've seen the trailer, you are pretty much, when you get your butt in that seat, you're going to get exactly what you're hoping to get from seeing that trailer, because that's exactly what I got, and I was so happy about it. When I first saw the trailer, this is one thing I will say, and it's not a bad thing. The first time I saw the trailer, I thought, okay, cool, there's gators, there's, there's horror elements, it's a little bit of like a disaster movie, a little bit of a monster movie, but I honestly, from watching the trailers, because these gators look so big, and they are big in the movie, I actually had thought that they were monster, like giant gators, some sort of like science experiment gone wrong gators. I am actually pretty happy to say that there are no scientifically altered super monster gator in these movies. In this movie, these are just regular Florida gators, and I kind of like the movie even more because of that. So for me, coming from Florida and having seen these like gator things and hearing about these gator stories and like seeing one on the road and all that stuff, all of it is true. So seeing this, especially as a Floridian, kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say hits close to home, because like I've never like dealt with the gator, face on, not that I ever want to, but it's kind of like relatable, like, yeah, I get it, I've been there, I lived in Florida. What I liked about this movie is it's such a great summer horror films. When you go in, the tension is there, the jump scares are there, the performances is great, and it's very much hinges on the performance of the two leads, which is Haley, the swimmer, and her dad. And there are the other people involved too, and the gators, but for the most part, it's the two of them carrying the movie, and it is just so good. And it all essentially takes, for the most part of the movie, takes place in this little crawl space, and because of the hurricane, the crawl space starts to flood. There are gators that are in these waters. I won't really tell you how they're there. Yeah, I won't say that, just in case. I know the movie's out already, but just in case you haven't seen it and you're watching this review. But there are gators there, and everything just kind of worked out, honestly, pretty perfect for me, because they didn't try to go extra and over-explain things, and they didn't try to make things too convenient. They certainly didn't make it easy for these two to kind of go through this experience with the gators, and I just had such a fun time in this theater. So if you are looking for something to watch this weekend, go see Crawl. You're really going to enjoy it. Go with your friends. When I went to the theater, I went on opening night, people were walking in with gator hats, like little alligator protruding out of their head like this, and it kind of this motion, it kind of wobbled as they walked in, and they were like, crawl, 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 and it just made it so much more fun sitting in the audience and seeing everybody being scared at the same time, laughing out about getting scared, and kind of you have those nail-biting moments. And also, since there is swimming involved in this movie, there's a lot of times, I don't know if you guys do this, but there are a lot of times where the main character holds his or her breath to go underwater, and they have to take like a long dramatic like swim, and you kind of and you hold your breath with them. I definitely did that in the movie, and I was like, why am I holding my breath? But overall, this was such a fun movie. Please go check it out. Support a movie like this so we can get more fun summer horror movies like this. My rating for Crawl is catch it opening night. Well, you guys, that's it for this review for Crawl. I hope you go and see it in theaters. And if you have seen it, comment below your thoughts. I love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye.